It's time for my favorite weather segment of the week, Weather Wiz Wednesday. You send me your weather questions to weather@newscenter1.com, and I answer them each and every Wednesday morning. Anything. I open it up to anything, so please keep the questions coming. My question bank is almost tapped out, so send me a few more questions, and if you send a video of your kid asking the question, it's extra special for me and extra adorable. But our Weather Wiz today is Lee, and he says, why do we get such large hail in South Dakota, and how does it often get to be softball size? In fact, we had softball size hail just 2 weeks ago near Oglala. That is 4 1/4 inch diameter hail. Well, there's a couple factors that go into it, Lee. The high plains actually have the most hail days per year. If you live here long enough, probably not a surprise to many of us looking at the hoods of most of our cars. But a couple factors go into the amount of hail days we see per year. Higher elevation, we're in the hills, obviously we're a couple thousand feet above sea level. The low freezing level as a result. So when the hail is falling, it actually doesn't melt as much as it would if we were at a lower elevation. And the most common type of thunderstorms we tend to see are actually low precipitation, or LP, supercells, and that is just known and infamous for its large hail development because they have very strong updrafts and shear. The updrafts are so strong because we don't have the amount of moisture and rainfall weakening that updraft. So this is an idealized supercell. We have the typical anvil shape as the air continues to rise and hits the tropopause. You always know where the updraft is because you see that overshooting top where the air is actually moving so fast it breaks through the tropopause, and you see that little bump on the top. You have the flanking line on the backside of the thunderstorms. You have the wall cloud. That's where you would have the tornado. And then out in front of it you have the rain and hail. So taking a closer look, this is an idealized supercell thunderstorm. Again, remember, all thunderstorm clouds are composed of liquid water, where it's warmer, and then super cooled water, which is water still in liquid form but below freezing, and then you have the ice in the cloud. You have the updraft in a supercell. It's a rotating updraft, and as you get these updrafts, you get the development of your hailstones. They're rocking and rolling up there, and the stronger the updraft, the more hail development you get, and it has more time to get that water vapor freezing onto it. Eventually it becomes heavy enough to fall through the updraft, or the updraft weakens and it can't support the hailstones and it starts falling. And here, we're relatively dry, we usually don't have too high of humidity, and you start to see some less melting, and that's the softball hitting your brand new hood of your truck or car. Well, Lee, I hope that answers your weather question. Keep your weather questions coming to weather@newscenter1.com.